one thing I want to do is let you know that I'm here to kind of like talk about issues that are hard pressed for the families and relationships. For instance, I got a boyfriend. I'm 42. I'm not trying to have you on your cell phone while we're chilling, watching a movie. Who are you talking to? Who are you texting? Blah, 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 blah. So, it's a lot of things now that can interfere with a relationship. Just the simple things like, it's past your mother-in-law interfering. It's past a job interfering. It's to the point where everyone interferes with your relationship, and it has to start with this, and it starts with cell phones and emails. Help me. So here's my friend. She's going to interrupt me. This is my friend Jean. She's my best friend, and we talk about things all the time. You want to turn around so I can actually help you?
Yeah.
And she brings up her own points of views as well. So Jean, you let them know how you feel about when it comes to these young boys not knowing their position right now, and they're getting all this sex from girls, thinking that they're qualifying themselves.
Talk about the cart before the horse, cart before the horse. I mean, come on, young people. It's like you guys leaving out of your family, your parents' home, or even not even leaving your parents' homes, and thinking that you're supposed to just get sex. You haven't even gotten jobs. You haven't really gotten your degrees, or whatever you're still working toward. You haven't done half of that yet, but you still think that you should be able to just have sex at random, and in your parents' home, or no, that's not how it's supposed to work. What she's saying is, I just disagree that if a man is not arrived, hasn't even gotten to the place where he's ready to afford a bill or take care of his own rent, or at least his girlfriends help her with some of her stuff. Why are you trying to have girlfriends? And why you guys want to put the cart before the horse? That's not how it works. You have to work up to these things. That was what your whole motivation is. If you don't have motivation, you already got a woman already. What do you need to even go to school for? Why you get a job?
Girls, listen to that. He doesn't have any motivation. Why? Because you're too easy.
Thank you.
You're just giving it up.
Thank you.
He's not having to qualify himself for anything.
He blinks, he wants it.
Because you wear the blouse that brought it down.
He's breathing hard, he wants it.
Look, they wore this blouse.
Just put all your business
out there.
And
that's why we have these on today.
The guys just feel like, oh, okay, since you're showing it to me, I should have it.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is, girl. That's how they think. This simple right here.
That's how simple they are. I should be able to touch it.
It's out there.
I'll give you $10. How like a crackhead.
You ain't worth nothing but what you're showing.
Thank you.
So look, put it out.
There's nothing for them to imagine, nothing for them to guess at.
They can imagine with something cute, sexy like this right here.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes, definitely.
You can have one hair off. They can see one side. That's it. And then sit at an angle when you talk to them. Yeah, a lot of them don't deserve no more than this.
Because they're very visual.
They're very visual. I understand that.
Quite visual. So, depending on where they are in their manhood, metabolism, whatever. It's a certain degree of skin certain men can't handle. If you give them too much, they're going to want too much.
Now, if you're dealing with a pervert,
this
is what you got to do. But if you don't have to do this, this is what you should want to do first. Let's just start with A. You should want to look like this right here first. A little bit of cleavage showing your whatever you have. Look, whatever you have.
Right.
As a woman, as girls, we want to show our beauty. This is the beauty area. Men love it. They just it's on blast. They love this.
Of course. I mean, it's
this
It's
part.
femininity. That's the thing that gets men. I mean, they love femininity.
But the
So-
tramp who doesn't understand this part, she goes, eh, eh, look at me, please. That's what our teenage girls are doing. Look at me, please. Please look at me. I'm begging. I'm begging you. Please. And they're taking pictures of their tits. And they're sending it to these boys who don't deserve, who have not qualified themselves.
Calm down, LizzieLohan.com.
Okay. Yeah, Tamar, I'm trying to get dramatic because of Tamar. Tamar got me going. I love Tamar is from Braxton
The Braxton's
Sisters.
Family Values.
Yeah, I love them. Tamar, you off the hook, girl. You are crazy. I love you. If you ever want me to braid your hair, you want to look like this, I got you. I do braid. Just putting that on plug.
Plug.
So we do have
Was
a
that
plug
plug?
section.
Okay.
Well, we do have a plug section.
Hey,
We just ain't talked about it yet.
you know, we working women.
But once our show
Okay.
develops,
Working women.
We're gonna
Talk to
have-
me if you need some legal protection.
yes. And talk to me if you need a little direction. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, we'll put that information out on our website when we develop it. You know, there'll be a place for you to go and find out all the kind of things that we do beside this show.
Yeah. We're not all that. We're just saying.
Yeah, you know, you gotta keep it 100. Sometimes you gotta add a little extra.
If you like my blouse, I got it from the store long time ago. You're gonna have to become
We would
a
imagine
fan of the
that it
show
is a store.
to find out
Right.
where I got this blouse.
A
You're gonna have to
store.
become a fan of the show, and it ties,
Oh,
and it.
here we go. Okay.
It's this particular lady who makes them.
We'll go for the vanity moment here. This is our vanity moment.
If you want this top, you're gonna have to become a fan of the show. It comes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes around.
Anybody got a glass of cold water? Throw it at me. please.
Anyway, this is my. You want me? Look.
That's a nice blouse, though. Yeah, it's very versatile. You can go from morning at work or something until the evening with that kind of a.
I'm gonna cheat on him.
Throw a sash around them or a little jacket, and put some accessorize with some jewelry.
Yeah, this is my be with him look.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go be with him.
Oh. Okay. Excuse me. Anyway.
We're all into this top. Okay. Okay, so basically let's talk about some issues that's going on when it comes to our youth.
Please. Yeah.
And actually there's this guy that I know, he drives a train. And he says how nowadays the young boys are soft and the girls are hard.
That is so backwards.
Yeah.
Need we say more?
Now we're talking about the black community here. Okay?
It's just sad.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, to me, it's going against what's natural. It's more natural. I don't want to tell anybody how they're supposed to live, but I just think it's more natural for women to be submissive to their strong, confident men.
We're talking about teenage boys right now and teenage girls.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to that.
Yeah, that's where on the train. Sometimes I gotta bring her back. I come, I'm seriously. Oh, I warned you guys the very first show. We're talking about teenagers on the subway and on the bus.
I'm just saying it's natural for boys to be aggressive and girls to be a little bit more submissive.
Right.
So
But
it's just, to me,
right
it's just
now
weird
what's
when that-
going on is
It's different.
the boys are soft. They're not as hard as they should be, and the girls are aggressive.
And
What is up with that?
goes back to what we were talking about, Dion. You cannot take on the man's role. You know, it's not for you to guide him, and you're supposed to allow him to chase. That's where his motivation is. If you're just making it so easy for them that they don't even have to get up off the couch, they won't.
Exactly. You're going to get up off the couch
They
for me.
won't.
I'm sorry.
man up this morning. So, just you have to work at women
What do
being
you
a little
think?
bit.
Guess what I got up this morning?
A man. I mean, if a man is if he does anything now, because you make it so easy for them, they feel like whatever they do, whatever they bring to the table, then they're just. I mean, they're the man. So you're supposed to bow down and play dead.
Please.
Really, that's what happens when you don't allow things to take their natural
Right.
course.
Well, when it comes to me, if you're gonna, I'm divorced, and
Me too.
if you want to play house with me, you got to at least step to where my ex-husband was, and then surpass. You can just surpass a few steps, but you will have to surpass me and my ex-husband, regardless of how wrong you think this is.
Is that right? So they're gonna have to bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, come on. I'm not supposed to go backwards once I'm divorced. Really.
No, I agree.
But nowadays, men, there's guys that want to just play house
Right.
and not really want to step up to the plate of the whole house.
Look, Heifer, I bought you dinner.
Oh, please.
You own your life.
You know what?
You wouldn't eat if it wasn't. You would have had dinner. Okay. No, ladies, your body is not up for grabs, not for sale, not for
It
grabs.
shouldn't be.
No, it's yours. It's the one thing that you can control.
Right.
And the reality is, if you do control it, you basically have the upper hand, and we all do. Let's get back to that place.
Right.
So just allowing these guys to say jump, and we say how high, baby?
No.
No, it's not working.
I need to feel how high.
It's not working.
I'm gonna tell you when I say I need to feel high. There's a man out there. He's gonna do that thing for you to where you feel like, ooh, everything is being taken care of.
Right.
Okay, I'm not saying that you need to be a woman that things need to be taken care of, but if you're looking for a man in the house and you're looking for a marriage, you should be looking for a man that can show you a plan in his hand and make you feel secure prior to
Or at least you can
being
talk about
in
it.
his captivity.
You can talk to them about it.
I want to be real here.
Okay.
I've been married. Hold on, I want to make my point.
Make it.
I've been there.